Hello, this is SageOst's. Please like and subscribe. This is a new podcast and we're trying to grow for Nitro type. Today I'm going to talk about XP versus season slots. Nitro types changed a lot over the years. Uh, we've gone from events to seasons to leagues and seasons, and then we're going to go back to events in the near future, according to support and the player base. But it's getting more and more out of hand. Originally, I started in 2020, and during the Christmas season, and that was amazing. I I got I got to know the game so much. I'm freaking crying remembering it. But it was 25 races per season slot. There wasn't the XP system in place yet, and it was so much easier to just play the game and be a person in the game. This was pre-botting era. They were gonna start botting within the next year, but still we had all the good old just X number of races means X number of rewards, which is how it should work. On the other hand, now we have XP for seasons. Nitro Type wanted to get I think they wanted to make seasons a bit more challenging, but inadvertently made it so that you didn't have a set number of races. So now you had to do like 30 races to get a season slot done once you're done with quote unquote achievements, which can get you like one slot, half a slot. Uh, and this was very, very different from the original seasons where you just had to do 25, because now you have to do math and you need to figure out how to be the very best to get the best XP, which is not good for anyone's mental health. Uh, Now they're trying to take down seasons and replace them with achievements, but while doing so, have created this thing called leagues, which is also XP based, and it's this big tournament for one car. Yeah, you get some rewards in between, but there are some problems with leagues that I want to point out, which are three things. One, we have to deal with the fact that you have to grind up XP, not races. XP is harder to do than doing a bunch of races, and it's like accuracy and skill based, but you have to do a shit ton of races to rack up enough XP. Whereas when the old seasons were in place, you uh, and like the old leaderboards, there wasn't XP, it was race based, so it was a lot easier. They Nitro Type said that it wasn't educationally friendly to keep leaderboards, and I completely agree with their old judgment, because now racers are having to do 200 to 500 races a day to keep in their quote unquote leagues for a fake car that they're wasting their time trying to get, that only really one, two, three people maybe are gonna get. Like, and it's totally gonna be Wildflower. And she's already getting exclusive cars because of the freaking King of the Race stuff. He's getting an exception because of admin favoritism, but essentially it's the whole XP system. It's a addiction scam. It is trying to wrap us up into Nitro type, make us want to play more and more to rack up our XP, then go up in our league, even though we know full well there's no way in heck we're gonna beat those people that are sessioning 1,000 races or 2,000 races. God. God. Okay, I'm crying. I need to stop crying. But I'm so frustrated with Nitro type. Just keep on going and trying to make the game more and more addictive. They've been making those bundles where you pay money for exclusive kind of cars that you wouldn't get without money, and they're making all these uh, propositions that they're not going to follow through with. Like, they said they're going to do custom stuff, which I'll make another episode on, but that's, according to them, a blatant lie, and we're going to have to see what happens when events come in. How the flying frick are they going to make events fair? This is all they've been talking about, is making the game fair. And there are so many things I could say right now about them not being fair that I could totally win the argument that Nitro Type is abusing its fan base to gain views, money, and uh, to make their game the most addictive possible marketing scheme, like processed foods in 2024 or freaking sugar. But if I keep going right now, we won't have any more episodes. So I'm gonna leave on XP is a scam. We should not have to rack up XP to gain a fake car. Just, and the game that is so focused on being called educational is not being very educational anymore. They fucked up. Okay, that's the conclusion for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. I'm really trying to start out on YouTube, and I just want it to be known how badly the Nitro type is going downhill, and how amazing some of the old systems were and old players were. Yeah. Thank you. Like and sub.